they can sue. What we normally do is send them a replacement. So I'd have to send replacements back to these old women who had scalded their legs. We didn't even send them the money back, we just sent them a replacement. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sometimes I always felt
and a new pair of tights, at least.
at least.
And sheets, bed sheets, yeah.
Oh dear.
Imagine that, though.
I did have an abs mask, one of those things that, you know, you try it on. Jane bought it for me for a birthday once. And,
The electron
thing, you put it on, right?
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I turned it full up, right? And at one
Now,
point,
what's this? Sorry, I don't understand what this
you
is.
try it, put it round you, it sticks to your body, and it's electrical charge, and it's like doing sit-ups. Every time it does it, it's like you're doing a sit-up, but without you sitting up, right? And at one point, I had it on, I'd done it for a few weeks, and at one point, I was laying on the couch in my pants with this on, watching telly, drinking a bottle of wine and eating cheese. She said, I don't think it works like that. I thought, if this works, it's the greatest invention of all time.
It's like you can eat, and it's wearing it, it's kind of working it off for you as you're eating.
I know, yeah. Oh, dear.
if only.
That'd be great. I did see one thing in one of those little magazines once, and this is hilarious, right? What it was, it's a bloke in a wheelchair, right? And then there's another one of him, and it's raining, so he's got a cagoule on that covers him and his wheelchair.
Oh, no.
And just his little face. So it looks like somebody's covered a motorbike in, and it's just his little face. I thought that was great. Oh dear. Oh.
Innovations, it's finished.
Right,
it's
it's
over.
great. It's all over. Should we have a record?
over.
It'd be lovely,
A
wouldn't it?
toast to the innovations.
A toast to
You
innovations.
have provided nothing of much use for 15 years.
Happy Easter.
Happy egg. Well, I mean,
Are you sure that's not part of the song? Because, you know, Pink Floyd, you know what they're like?
these
They're sort of
newfangled
sonic tricks.
all the, newfangled sort of trickery and that weirdness.
I mean, like,
That's a shame. It is a shame.
it is a great song.
Yeah, but
I don't know what to do with it.
it's too annoying. We've got to stop it.
Yeah. Are we putting a pay to it?
Oh.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I'll switch it off, Claire.
Yeah.
I don't know, because that always plays fine on my home system, so I don't know if it's something that Sturgis has done. You haven't got your big greasy thumbprints over it, have you? What were you eating earlier? Because I saw you eating a huge hog roast as I came in.
And throwing the bones behind
exactly, like Henry VIII.
Okay.
Nothing changes, Ricky.
Oh dear, never mind. Well,
See, the problem
that's
is,
ruined the whole show for me. It was going so well.
what worries me, Rick, is because this show is so carefully planned,
Yeah,
that's left a minute and a half
That
gap.
can throw us all out.
Timings.
Adverts.
Do you think that's it?
yes,
People
yeah.
love them.
Great.
We go out tomorrow. Wise words unless you're talking about pension plans. That's Feeder on XFM 104.9.
Wise
Ways. Steve Merchant, Claire Sturgis. Competition time. I haven't got the usual competitions of songs of phrase and Mum's Been Used and the other car nonsense. You know, I'm not.
There's no cheapest chimps. There's no cheapest chimps this week. I'm
Alright, it's back
devastated.
next week. It's
Well,
back
I
next
don't
week.
know.
Although, let's just do a quick cheapest chimps. Okay. So, chimpanzee that. Cheapest chimps. Do you know how much a chimp is, Steve? To buy?
really, no.
55 grand. Okay, the competition is this. We've got 5 tickets.
I've got
pairs
5
of
pairs
tickets,
of
yeah,
tickets,
to give away, to the new Spike Lee film, 25th Hour. And, I've seen this, and it's really great. It's got Ed Norton, in it, and, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Really, really good. It's an 18 certificate, so you can only, call up and get into this free if you are over 18.
Or, unless you look 18. They're going to ask for ID on the door.
Yeah.
But if you look like 14, then there's no chance.
And you probably get some fags and beer as well on the way.
exactly.
Yeah.
But if you're 16, 17, you look old enough, you've got a bit of facial hair, go for it.
Yeah. Or wear a long beard.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
No, we're not going to condone that. Please be 18 years or over.
Yeah.
It is an illegal offence.
Exactly.
Call 08700 800 1234, and as it is such a great film, we're going to do the competition is this. Do you want to go to this? A, yes. B, no. So
C, I'm not sure I can make it Wednesday, any chance Thursday.
D, I think I'll wait for it to come out on video, you know.
E, I don't really like Spike Lee, I'm a racist.
Call in.
So hang on, we should just point out that, yeah, it's Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Did we make that clear?
Yeah.
Wednesday at
Wednesday
6
at 6,
o'clock.
yeah.
A, yes. B, no. C, Wednesday's no good for me. D, I'll wait for it to come on video. E, I don't like Spike Lee, I'm a racist.
Yeah. What is it, 08700 800 1234?
That's the number, yeah.
Okay, bother Claire with that.
I'm
The answer's A, by the way. Correct answer.
No, nice.
If you want to go, that is.
Yeah.
But tell the truth.
I'd love to have some more music.
Yeah, sweet.
I feel some Smiths.
Oh,
Yeah.
Read Around the Fountain.
Good choice.
Smith's, Reel Around the Fountain, XFM 104.9. Well, we've given those away then.
Yeah, it went very well.
Have you got enough now? You don't need more?
Yeah, got them all. Yeah, everyone said the correct answer. A.
Good.
They would love to go. One person actually, who was it? It was Tom, said C, but his sister Sarah would love to go. So
Oh, well, good luck to Sarah. I hope she's over 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise that is illegal. Here's to the rules.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Easter.
I don't know why. I'm just in a mood for toasting things.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's Easter.
Yeah. And we know what that
bless
means,
him.
don't we?
God bless him.
Eggs. Go on.
Absolutely. Well, we were chatting about the Innovations catalogue, and it just because I've just been flipping here through the TV magazine, which comes free with the Sun, and
Is there anything on about a plate or
there's
a figure?
the white trash that must buy this rubbish. I mean,
know.
this one. I don't know how you describe that. There.
Oh!
Classy, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
dear.
a porcelain doll of a young woman.
Looks like Ginger Spice with her hair up in a blue dress.
Yeah, it is strictly limited to 9,500.
Oh, am I going to get one? Well,
it says,
why did we waste time with this show? Shouldn't I have been calling?
Well, look, it says.
How much is it?
Well, she can be yours for the special half-price offer of just £94.50.
Is that all, really? You're not winding me up, are you, Steve? You're not winding me up, because if I look at it, it's 940, because I think it should be. I will go mental, because
Well, hang on,
I would love that porcelain piece of shit for 100 quid on my shelf.
Hang on a minute, Rick. Let me just read you some of the write-up.
Who buys that? They think it's art.
It's classy. Well, hang on, I think this blurb will change your mind.
Go on then. Okay, well, I'm just... Okay.
Her name is quite simply Dearest Rose.
I'll have it.
And she's portrayed here holding a beautiful...
Well, I mean, of course it's going to be Dearest Rose, isn't it?
Let me read it,
It's
because
not
I
going to be... Her name is Bert.
Dearest Rose is portrayed here holding a beautiful bouquet of roses given to her by her lover. She has gently plucked some of them and placed them in her chestnut hair.
Oh,
She is wearing a gown.
Oh, that's filthy. She is as well. She's stuffing them up
on her head.
All right, go on.
She's wearing a gown of beautiful turquoise silk. Her skirt flows to the floor, and from beneath it, you can see her dainty shoe just peeping out, decorated with a tiny handmade rose.
That is brilliant.
And it is beautiful, and it's and you can pay £9.45 a month for 10 months.
Yeah.
And that can be yours. And I think you'll agree, it is just beautiful.
I mean, the best one I've ever seen. There was one that there was a doll. Right, like a realistic doll, you know, a horrible, scary doll, and it was something like, you know, £100, and it said, call your family and tell them it's a girl. And I just imagined this 45-year-old woman with bunches and rouge on her hair, still dressed in her ballerina outfit, going, I've had a baby, mother. You haven't? I have! It's a bloody baby! Why do you hate me? It's a doll! Why do you hate me? I mean,
I know.
What sort of people are they preying on?
Well, there was one.
Just had a baby. Sorry? Call the doctor. Call the doctor. Don't call the doctor! I've had a bloody baby!
Well, I remember seeing one which just was extraordinary. I mean, again, I'm thinking specifically of the people that buy it. It was about 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
It was, I think, again, made of porcelain or possibly plastic. It was a baby. It was like a sort of, it was like a kind of 1-year-old baby. Like, that was the design. Wearing a Harley Davidson biker outfit. The leather cap, the jacket, the nappy.
Rather like Marlon Brando did in the Wild Bunch.
Unbelievable.
Oh dear.
I mean, the scum. I saw recently, was flipping through one, it was wedding rings. There was a selection of exclusive wedding rings. Imagine giving this, imagine getting down on one knee and giving your beloved a themed Lord of the Ring wedding ring.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Will you be my wife? Better still, my troll.
Oh dear.
I mean, the scum that must be, that they're preying on, like you say. I mean, unbelievable.
It's those sort of houses that I remember, going into as a child sometimes when you met a friend from school, and, you'd go into their house, and it was like a shrine. I remember some people kept the polythene on their 3-piece suite.
Yeah.
There was some when you weren't allowed in the front room. Like, couldn't go in the front room, and it's sort of, you look around and there's all these dolls and that, and it's just like, oh god, scary, what in God's name happens in this house after dark? Oh. You know what I mean?
But the people who keep the polythene on their sofas, it's like, who are you waiting for? What day are you going to use this? Because I'll tell you this, the Queen's never coming to
know. Tony Blair's not going to pop in and out covered in grease.
No, exactly.
In dungarees.
Exactly.
I won't sit down. You can sit down. You can sit down, Tony. I've been waiting for 40 years. Look, I've had a baby. It's not a real baby. It is a baby!
Is this door locked?
Why do you hate me?
Oh,
God. Call your friends and tell them it's a girl.
So if you're one of the scum that have ever bought anything from one
Trash.
of those, normally you'll get maybe commemorative plates.
I know. I'll tell you what, if I ever win the lottery, I'm going to buy all them up.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy all them up in one foul swoop.
There was
That'll be
one,
amazing.
I think it was Cliff never ages. Cliff never ages, and neither will this.
Really? Did it say that? Yeah. Tell your friends and tell you've married Cliff Richard.
Yeah.
Look, I've married. It's a plate. It's not a plate.
I sleep with it.
I've married Cliff Richard. Remember that mental case that was thought she was married to Mike Reed?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh.
No, I do.
Now, is this Mike Reed, the former DJ, or Mike Reed, the entertainer stroke actor?
It's former DJ.
Mhm.
And it had a shot of her just prancing around in the nude with a feather boa on, saying, I'm married to Mike Reed or something.
Wow.
She was obsessed with him. That's libelous.
I mean, is she still looking for the fellow?
Yeah. Oh, what would you do? Imagine you're in a love triangle between her
me.
and Louise Woodward.
Oh, right, okay.
Would you? And they were fighting over you. And I think they can both get pretty violent.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know, fight. I mean, no, but I mean, I'm not. I don't
Well,
know
I'll tell you
that.
what I do. I do what any gentleman would do in that situation, and I'd let them wrestle it out, nude, in a hotel room. Just, you know, just see how they get
let's
on.
have a record. Sorry to call your lawyers and tell them it's a girl. Coldplay, XFM 104.9.
In fact, can I just plug something?
Go on.
Because you can hear Coldplay live tonight from 7 o'clock, the whole Earl's Court gig on XFM from 7.
Blimey,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
yeah.
To Coldplay.
To Coldplay!
Happy Easter!
Happy egg. Well, that's about it from us, isn't it? We got,
Yeah.
you know, to be honest, I didn't miss Carl at all.
I didn't miss Carl. In fact, I felt we worked harder. We did a better show without him. I think he's dead wood.
Well, I think that we should, you know, tell him that we don't need him. If he turns up, it's fine. If not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that will wind him up.
Oh, he'd be livid.
If you could send, could you send Carly emails saying, to Ricky or something, because he gets all those, doesn't he? Or to Carl, saying, the show was better without Carl.
Yeah.
Can you please do that for us? We're telling the truth. He'll hear it, he'll come back and hear it, so we know it's a wind-up. But I just want to see his crushed little face Monday. As if you can send as many emails as possible saying, this show was better without Carl.
Yeah.
I will be grateful, and I promise I'll tell him the truth next week. Do you think I can do that for us?
I think so.
Is it carl.pilkington@xfm.co.uk?
Yeah. And it's Carl with a K.
Yeah,
Carl with a
and
K.
send some to me, because he'll read those next week as well.
Yeah, Ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Yeah, just say it was...
Send some to me as well, and
Yeah,
pass them
and
on,
just
yeah.
pass them on, yeah.
And to the head of XFM.
Oh, what's his?
yeah.
What's his one?
Yeah.
Because he won't get in trouble, because obviously Andrew's listening, so he'll know it's a joke. But
Andrew.phillips@xfm.co.uk.
in fact, could you send a
marketing
load?
manager Charlotte Susan at
Yeah,
XFM.
Andrew.phillips, just saying, it's so much better without Carl, because it's got a bit self-indulgent, and he just does his same old stuff about Auntie Nora farting, and it's not big and it's not clever, and the man's a fool.
Yeah,
So if you do something like that, you know, make stuff up as well. Thanks very much. Happy egg.
Happy egg indeed. Can I just end with a tune?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ed Harcourt. I don't know if you've listened to his current album.
Yeah,
but
new
there's
album sounds good.
some nice treats on there, and this is one called "The Birds Will Sing for Us." A nice way to end.
See you later, cheers.
Happy Easter.
Do the email thing. Egg. Blur, Out of Time, on XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais, with me, Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington. Steve's a bit quiet, he's got a bit of a sore throat.
Oh, a bit of a sore throat. Murder. All week. It's been murder, Rick.
We couldn't work all this week,
I've been
because
off sick.
Steve's been in Bristol. Carl, you're not impressed?
It's just, I don't understand why having a sore throat sort of...
Oh, he's done you.
Right, what if the sore throat was so painful, it was like you've got broken glass and razor blades in your throat? You can hear now that I'm not even speaking from down in the throat, I'm speaking from the very top of it like that, so it sounds a bit weird.
But you're right.
What?
Your hands are alright, aren't they?
Yeah, but we talk when we're writing, don't we? I can barely talk. It was it was agony. I couldn't sleep because it was so painful. Even when I was just lying there, motionless, it was hurting.
I just was surprised because we got back off holiday and called Ricky and said, alright, is Steve alright? And he said, he's had to go back home or something, and he's stayed there because he's got a sore throat.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why you can't, like, just go home. I mean, how old are you?
What?
I don't understand why you got to be at your mum and dad's when you feeling
I happened to be at my mum and dad's. Now I'm talking like you. When this sore throat really kicked in, so I thought I may as well stay and get a bit of the creature comforts of home.
Do you know what I pictured though when he told me?
See, my parents aren't like yours, Carl. Your father would have popped down to the phone box and maybe looked to see if there were any kind of throat lozenges.
Strepsils.
Yeah. Whereas my mum phones at the doctor first thing she can. I'm straight down there with my dad. They're snapping into action. They're trying to sort me out.
It's a bit like that Ronnie Corbett thing, isn't it?
Sorry.
That sorry thing.
You're right, Carl. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's just like that.
Oh,
No,
dear.
it's just because
You just went on holiday with your parents.
Well, not with mine.
No,
with
right.
Suzanne's, and it won't be happening again. So
Well,
that's that sort.
we'll have more
Didn't work
about
out
that a little
for
bit later.
Pain
Well,
in the
luckily we came in a few times, didn't we? We've been here since about 11:30, haven't we?
Yeah, sorting
Doing it.
stuff out.
Doing a show.
What, have you been squeezing his head, or?
No, that's strictly between the hours of 1 and 3. We established that, and I've kept the rules, haven't I? I did practice the grip in the week, didn't I?
Yeah, just to see what method he was going to use today.
Yeah. I came in. I did my back on Tuesday. I was sparring, and I pulled my back, and I was in agony, and I had to get an emergency chiropractor out and sort it out. And I was on painkillers, and I couldn't walk the next day. But I still came in and did a voiceover that was booked at 4:30, didn't I? I got Johnny to walk me in because I couldn't sit down, so I couldn't take a cab. But I could be upright, and I had to got him to walk me in because I was scared someone was going to bump into me. And I did the voiceover. That's dedication, isn't it?
Yeah, but right, I got back off holiday on the Tuesday, right? First day back was going to be on the Wednesday, right? So I thought, well, I'll take it easy, because you do that, don't you, when you've been on holiday? The first day you just want to sort of...
I don't. I'm straight back into it.
Well, yeah, but it's nice to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just sort of look at your emails, go through all them, work out what people need and stuff.
Sure.
Doss around, yeah, sure.
So I thought, I'll take it easy. As soon as I got in, I was told that Ricky had been booked in to do a voiceover. And I thought, oh, can't handle that. Do you know what I mean? On the first day, him coming in annoying me, probably trying to get a week's worth of head squeezing in. So I called him up and he said, oh, I might not come in because I've got a bad back. I thought, well, that's alright, right? Then you just turned up, didn't you? He said, oh, I managed to get in a cab.
Yeah, Johnny walked me in, and that's what, yeah.
And he did the stuff, which I haven't got it here at the moment, but I'll find it on the system and I'll play you what he did. That he's been paid to do as well.
It's all right.
Pretend it was alright when I played it to all my bosses to try and
well, look, let's play that a little bit later, but now, as we're all back together, Steve, would you say the boys are back in town?
Yeah. Brilliant.
So, Lizzie, boys are back in town on XFM 104.9. Right, we are back in town. Me, Steve, and Carl. Carl's on holiday. Steve's been living with his mother because he had a sore throat, and I've been hobbling around still trying to
Do you know what?
keep things going.
Do you know why I think I was ill? Stress. I genuinely think it was stress. I think I'm beginning. No, I'm analysing it.
What do you think of that, Carl?
But I'll tell you what it is. Look, think about it though. We live in London. We got the war, the threat of terrorist activity.
That's where I live, I'm alright. Next one.
We got SARS.
One.
Yeah, but you can walk to work. I got to travel on the tube. I came in this morning. I saw a Chinaman sneeze. I was terrified. S Club 7. They've split up. I mean, I worry about those sort of people. They're young kids, they're talented guys. I mean, they say they're going to be alright. I'm not sure Tina is. I'm not sure she's got the talent. So there's just so many elements that
I
stress
remember
me
you
out.
were worried about hearsay.
Oh,
Kim
likewise.
Marsh is doing alright.
Kim's doing fine, but she got out early.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not sure the rest of them will be. You know,
No.
I'm just.
They're quite emotional.
I've got to worry about the show. I've got to be worried about this. You know.
It's just me. I've never been that good when, like, anyone in the family's ill or anything. I've just got... Just because that's the way I am, do you know what I mean? If I'm ill, I don't expect people to run about.
No, well, I've never been off for being ill. I mean, you were. There a couple of
Yeah,
weeks
but
ago.
that's
But hang on, I've not missed either of the shows. I'm ill today, but I'm still here. You took I seem to remember you took a show off when you were ill.
Yeah.
You were windy.
I was
weren't
really ill.
you? Right, sure.
I couldn't even walk to work though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Did you go to the doctors?
No, I was
Oh,
too
right.
ill to get there.
Right.
That's how bad I was.
Did you call the doctor out?
No.
Right. Interesting.
But it's just that. I mean, we were talking about it last night because I was saying to Suzanne, I said, "Oh, Steve's, you know, he's been living at home all week." She said, "Oh, is he
I love
really
the
ill?"
way he talks right behind your back as well.
Thanks.
And she said, so what's up with him?
malingering geek.
And I
said-
said, oh, he's got a sore throat or something.
She went sore throat.
So, she said, well, you don't know how serious it is. Don't be offhand with him tomorrow, because, you know, if he's coming in and he's still not right, because she always sticks up for you.
Yeah.
Right? And she said,
She's got
anyway,
some sense.
she said, and anyway, you're no good when people are ill. I said, hang on, what are you talking about? So, apparently, when we first sort of started going out, the first time she was ill, she kind of thought she saw the real me. Because she was ill in bed and that, and I was saying, oh, get up.
And, of course you can drink alcohol with these.
And I just was like, you know, you make yourself feel worse if you lie in bed. I said, come on, we need